Gayle King reportedly out at CBS. This is according to an article in Variety magazine. This came out late last night. They're billing it as an exclusive. Gayle King expected to depart. Gayle King expected to depart from CBS mornings. And there's some talk because you see her contract is coming up for renewal in May of 26. And they want to make some shifts. They want to make some changes. They want to have a whole new CBS. Good luck. I don't think it's going to do you any good no matter which way you slice it. Okay, guys? Because nobody watches CBS. And they certainly don't watch the morning show. I mean, they don't watch the evening show. They don't watch 60 Minutes. They don't watch anything unless it's on after a football game. And then, that's when you score. That's the home run. That's the gig to get, right? You don't even need to do anything. People are just sitting there with their TVs on. They go to the kitchen to get something and CBS cashes in on those ratings. Well, Paramount now owns them. Paramount and Skydance. And they brought in a woman who is known for more independent thinking. That would be Barry Weiss, who left the New York Times because she was sick of the woke group think. And she started the Free Press. Well, now they bought the Free Press for $150 million. Not a bad payday for Barry. And she's going in there and she's like, okay, we got to change this. We got to change that. She already got rid of the evening news anchor. And by the way, the 60 Minutes EP, he left on his own. He's like, bye-bye. So now looks like Scott Pelley could be in for the works. It looks like Oprah's bestie. I mean, did you see this one? I think I showed this to you back in the day. This was the dancing at the party, you see, for Gayle's 70th birthday. Gayle is, again, Oprah's best friend. And I'm sort of shocked at how badly Oprah dances. Well, not as badly as, what's his face, who lost his job on the evening late broadcast, Stephen Colbert. I mean, like he was consumed with TDS, and that was another one of her besties. So poor Stephen Colbert, he's already out. They got rid of him before the Skydance merger even went through with Paramount. He's bye-bye, but this is, again, Oprah's best friend who's going to be out. Well, they caught up with her, believe it or not. Somebody just happened to be waiting outside the doors at that rather decrepit building there over near, is it 10th or 11th Avenue? In New York City. And as she was leaving today, she just happened to know the reporter. She even shouts out her name, hello, and then gives her this statement, which I'm just going to say, call me a skeptic. I'm wondering if it was planned. I'm wondering if she saw the article in Variety and then called her friends over at TMZ and said, hey, we're going to fight back. I don't know, but watch.
Good morning to you. How are you? So
good to see you.
It was very, very shocking to see those reports yesterday. We're all wondering if you might be going in another direction. Do you have an answer as of yet?
No, all I can say is this. From what I'm being told inside this building, take a shot, 524 West 52nd Street. All I've been told by everybody in this building is that they want me here. They like the job I'm doing. I like the job I'm doing. I'll say this. I like the job and the people that I work with. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you about it. But what I'm hearing in the building is not what I'm reading in the press. And what I'm not going to do is negotiate in the media. I'm not doing that.
All right. Do you have an idea like what things might look like in May if the show's going in another direction?
I have no idea.
No idea.
All I know is I am here. I am here and glad to be here.
I'm happy to see that, Miss
Bye,
King.
Tiffany.
Bye. Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
So that was kind of interesting how she said, and thanks to TMZ for that she is not going to fight this in the press. Okay, Gayle, you're not going to fight it in the press, but you clearly said, okay, well, I'll talk to TMZ. She said, I don't know what any of this is about. According to, well, not TMZ, according to Variety, who originally posted this piece, according to Variety, the idea is that her contract being up, they're going to look for some other place to put her, possibly with her coming up with her own production stuff. Maybe they'll help her with a podcast and that she will have sort of her own unit. Hey, all right, I got news for her. Like, if they're going to be willing to do that, Gayle, I'd take that gig, okay? You wouldn't have to get up at 4 a.m. or what god-awful time you have to get up to do that horrible show. And you hopefully, if you're smart enough, and I'm not sure, but, Oprah's your bestie. Hopefully, if you're smart enough, you're going to own your show. So let CBS help you and pay you for production, but make sure you keep ownership of it. And let's face it. What is the new world telling us? The new world is telling us the independent creator is everything. So the minute you have a big brand attached to your name, like a CBS News or an NBC News or an ABC News or whatever, New York Times, forget about it. Forget about it, right? Because no one actually wants to watch all of those networks. They don't even trust them. They trust the individuals. So Gayle, you might be more trusted, I'm just saying, if you're out on your own without the CBS next to you. Now, CBS is going to invest in you and they're going to, they're going to collect a portion of the revenue. Then, maybe you still are going to have to do something to get away from that. My advice, do it on your own. If you're good enough, you'll actually survive. If you're not, forget about it. Look at us right here. We're over 1 million. Who would have thought? This is no marketing, guys. I don't even have a website yet. I'm working on it this weekend. Trust me. We have exploded here thanks to you. Thanks to all of you. And I see Leslie and Don and everybody in the chat today. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. But this is because the medium has changed. This is a new reality for everyone. And we're all sort of getting used to it in real time. I'm amazed by all the things that I can do. And it's because of the advances in technology. And so with these advances in technology, you have the old legacy networks dying out. And you know what? It's for the best because we have that First Amendment, right? And we ought to be able to use it. And all of a sudden you have these sort of citizen independent journalists that are out there showing you everything in the world, and people are waking up. And part of what I want to talk about today, because there was this great moment on C-SPAN this morning where some caller called in and said, hey, I'm done with the Democrat Party. I've been a Democrat my whole life. My parents have been Democrats their whole lives. We are done with the Democrat Party. Part of what has happened is the curtain has been raised and people are having this awakening, dare I use one of their terms. And they're saying, look, I've been lied to my entire life, and I don't trust these people that are reading teleprompters with scripts that have been effectively massaged and manipulated and written by state government run by the left. And so, it means the likes of, Oprah Winfrey's best friend is going to be on the outs, along with Stephen Colbert, who's already been fired. But here's the deal. If they're good enough, cream always rises to the top. Now, am I right or am I right?